What's good, everybody? It's your boy Server Error 405. This is, I hope, the Final Four Sports program. We got a lot of stuff happening in this episode, so this is going to be one for the books. Let me go ahead and just introduce, because like always, I can't do this by myself. I'm going to introduce the people that don't have quarter zips on right now. We're going to go with the man who is the host of Pick the Push. It's the only podcast where you can win. We got Ian Fox. What's up, buddy?
Hey, I'm Ian. Thanks so much for having me. Of talking sports and you know that team. That team's very good right now. But here's another thing. I do this. Join.
There you go. And next up, we got the man who loves fucking Little Sanders, just watching him when he was a young buck on reality shows. We got Dior. What's up,
A
buddy?
young 10-year-old Shador
This
making his waves in the reality TV community.
the
Everyone should be cultured enough to know.
the
But
legend
what's
of
up?
reality TV. I'm
He's the
happy you're
legend.
here.
He's bigger than Paulie D. You know what I'm saying?
He's there you go.
That
And
might be true.
next up, my co-host for Gorilla Booking, we got Mr. Joe Wolfgang. Hi, Joe.
Oh, this Dr. Pepper is hot, spicy.
Okay. And
Are
speaking
you
of
drinking Dr. Pepper out of a mug? That's the real question.
Because I'm distinguished. Everything's out of a mug.
Don't forget
yeah,
the pinky.
yeah, you got to keep that pinky up. And speaking of pinky, we got the man, the myth, the legend. We got another zip up here, whatever the name, the quarter zip gang, whatever. We got Vondre. What's up, buddy?
Salutations, my friend. We are here to talk some sports science, and we are down to get to the nitty and the gritty. Let's get to it.
You look like if Richard
I'm
Pryor
not
just
Richard
never
accepting
did
this.
Pryor is the
drugs.
mascot of the
I'm
Philadelphia
I
Flyers.
There
You
you
know
go.
what? That's a compliment. Richard Pryor was one of the greatest comedians ever. So I will take that as a distinguished gentleman that I am.
There you go.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
looking like him is a different thing.
Oh, okay. So this show is about sports, believe it or not, and we're going to get into NFL reactions. And we got three Eagles fans here. It kind of ties into one of our big questions. One of my big questions is this the downfall of the Eagles? And I know it's kind of crazy to say considering what their record is, and knowing that they're going to make the playoffs because they're not going to fall that far down. At least I don't think. So we'll go to
I
Mr.
never know.
Joe. We'll go with Mr. Joe Wolfgang. What do you think, Joe?
Let's just say I'm not the one who has a dozen eggs missing from his refrigerator today because our team is so passionate. Well, not our team, our fan base is so passionate in believing that it's not that it takes more than just one or two coaches to honestly get a team moving. That means I am looking at you correctly, Kevin Patullo, Nick Sirianni. You guys need to get your guys' act together and actually tell Jalen Hurts that the run design play that he removed from his playbook because he doesn't want to run no more and stop being a diva actually is what made us a threat last season and helped Saquon Barkley and helped AJ Brown and helped Devonta Smith.
Who?
Yes, I'm pronunciating all
Devonta.
those great names.
Devonta.
I just want to put a disclaimer out there. If anybody knows, and if anybody's looking, Kevin, I did it. It was me. I'm the one that fucked your house up. I did it on Saturday. That was 100% me. I'm taking 100% blame for it. So come looking for me. I'll tell you my address, everything.
That quarter
But
zip came off real quick
yeah, the
with
shiesty
Dre.
went on that day. The shiesty went on. I had to talk to Howie earlier. He wasn't answering the phones. I put the shiesty on. I just be honest with you, man. It's starting to get to that point of the 2023 season that we had where we were just winning ball games by any means necessary. Wasn't clean, wasn't good looking, and nothing ever worked consistently. So now we're starting, it's literally just a reflection of 2023 right now. I'm not saying that we're going to collapse yet, but right now it's looking like we're heading that route.
Well, speaking of clean and not good looking, Dior, what do you think about your Eagles' chances?
Bam.
Um, man. So I mean, really just to kind of echo what's been said already, and not to sound super redundant. Kevin Patullo needs to go. It's that simple. Definitely looks like 2023. A few weeks ago, you asked me that question. I would have disagreed with you. But given what's happened in the last 2 weeks, how this is not the time you want this to happen. The playoffs are around the corner. There's 5-6 games left in the season, if that. So being that what it may, something's got to give. I've been saying it. I went on a rant about it. It's not sustainable. And unfortunately, it's been rearing its ugly head over the past 2 weeks. Best case scenario, Howie Roseman and Jeffrey Lurie say, fuck what Nick Sirianni says, because Nick Sirianni claims, well, we're not changing the play caller, and they get rid of Kevin Patullo. I hear Frank Reich's available recently, so maybe we get him in the fold, even as a consultant will be good. But something has got to give if things do not change. First round exit. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Yeah, I think so. I think so too.
Ian, what do you think about the Eagles? Do you think they're going to just be bad for the rest of the season, and also tie into how you feeling about the Patriots?
I absolutely love that you guys are 8-4 and are complaining about it as you just slowly collapse into what could be oblivion. I think it's funny and just
We
to get a rise
collapsed
out of you
we
guys.
collapsed at 10-1 2 years ago, bro. We did.
Yeah, that's fine. Hilarious.
We have
Hilarious.
expectations, Ian. We have expectations.
We don't
Listen.
count anything but Super Bowls in New England. So let's talk
I mean,
about
we
your
just
AFC
got the
championships.
last one. If you don't
Listen,
see the
are you
hat.
guys gonna lose to the Chargers with broken hand Herbert?
Ian, your
might.
last fucking,
Listen,
That's
Ian,
hilarious.
your last Super Bowl
It was
you were in,
2018.
who'd you lose to? Who was that? I forgot. Fuck. I don't remember. But it was some team that was ended up being really good.
That we lost to? We won the last one we were there.
Are you sure?
No,
that was the next
yeah,
year.
they beat the Rams.
They
yeah.
did. Okay.
That was
Yikes!
2019.
I know what I'm talking about.
I forgot because after that, after Tom Brady left,
Come at me? Now you're gonna backtrack?
Hmm?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a backtrack.
But to answer your question, Ian, we might lose the Chargers. We might. Just be totally honest with you.
So
Like, we just let a second string running back run for 140 and their starting running back run for 150, bro. We don't deserve to be in the NFL
you got
anymore.
the Raiders and Commanders of 3 of the last 5. That's not bad. You should probably beat the Chargers. So that's 4 of the last 5, and then you got the Bills, that's
not the problem.
Not the problem.
That's not the problem.
At
the
all.
problem
I
is
understand
Dallas
Kevin.
has an easy schedule. No, Dallas's schedule is easy going
Easy as
out.
shit.
All the way out.
The problem.
All the way out. Yep.
I get
And
that that's a
ours
divisional thing.
isn't. We're about to have to face a team who played one of the best teams in the league very close, and we have to play them twice, and they were in our division. So
Like the Bills for the Patriots.
hey, bro, you guys are clicking on all cylinders. It is what it is. We don't have
Every
the same
single one.
problem.
Christian Ellis is a monster. He almost killed a guy. Should be totally illegal, but it's legal.
I thought Jackson Dart was gonna die, bro.
Because he was
Dude,
a
he
wide
learned
open
not to
runner.
run.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna die.
Speaking of Jackson Dart, can we talk about how Young Wei Koo stubbed his fucking toe trying to kick a
Yo, that was
I think someone was coming at him. I think he got scared. I don't think that was intentional. But if it was by accident, hilarious.
I don't know. I don't know if you guys.
He came out saying the ball was slipping.
Well, here's the thing, though. What you guys don't understand,
and that's why he
because it was in New England, right?
Yeah.
And who's a major superstar that people can't see who's from Boston?
John Cena
was holding the ball.
John Cena. He was.
He got 12th man.
Yo, that's why he wasn't. That's why he wasn't on Raw. Yo,
see, just saying,
he wasn't on Raw.
So I want to go back to what you guys were talking about. But the Cowboys, they have an easy schedule. You guys are like what, a game and a half, 2 games above?
Not even.
Yeah.
Well, they have the tie. Well, they have the tie, so I don't know how the tie factors into it.
The tie works.
Yeah, but they're like 3-1. They're like 3-1.
No, they don't have the tie. We have it.
So I don't know what you guys are worried about. If you guys have a relatively,
we beat Dallas first. We have the tie.
They literally have a tie.
Do you want to know what we're worried about?
Oh, sorry.
We're worried about the playoffs. Like that's really the main thing.
Yeah, but I'm going back on what you were saying about the Cowboys having. Like, I don't think you guys should even worry about the Cowboys because you guys are good enough, and you guys will. I mean, you guys think you're going to lose every game. I guess we want to win the division, and I think you will. I don't think that Cowboys are going to
winning the division.
We
because that breaks the curse.
But in 2023, we were 10-1, and then the Cowboys somehow end up winning the division. So
it's because we lost our last 5 or 6 games.
Yeah, we're
So
exactly. We could do that again.
Do you think that'll
Server,
happen
it's
again with
it's
this
very
team?
much
Possible.
It's very
It's
much
possible
possible.
the way
Washington,
we
Buffalo,
look.
Washington is possible.
Chargers, it's possible.
Yeah, the
So
way
you
we
don't
look
think
is
there's
The
a
last 5
you don't
games
think
are
there's
Chargers, Raiders, Washington, Buffalo, Washington.
And the
That's our
Raiders
last 5
Let
games.
and the
me-
Raiders almost beat y'all.
No, they didn't.
Yes,
Yes,
they
they
did.
did. They
Yes,
were
they
10 to
did.
Didn't
7.
almost beat
10-13.
us.
10 to 7 is almost.
you-
What are you talking about?
Did you watch the game?
Yes.
It was 10 to 7.
You watched the game.
Yes.
They were never
know
like
numbers.
close to
I'll tell you
us.
that fucking
They
much.
couldn't do shit on offense.
Server,
And our
points.
offense isn't
Server,
that
they
great.
held you.
Well, you won by
Server,
3
they
points.
held you to 10 points.
Dude, that doesn't say shit. The Broncos don't have a high-powered offense, so good luck. They
you
held us
scored
to fucking
44 on
What the
Dallas.
fuck are you talking about?
So
You scored
what? That's
44
how many
on Dallas.
So
you scored 31 straight points.
So you think when you look at the Broncos that we're a team that can always score 30 to 40 points per game?
Against the Raiders, I would
Yes.
assume so.
Against
No,
the
bro.
Raiders, I'm 100%
Our
betting that.
offense
What
I
do you
would
mean,
took
no?
one- I
The
Our
would've
Raiders
took
offense
were
isn't
over
that
under on
great,
that.
bro.
Max Crosby with a rookie-ish quarterback.
Like, come on. I mean, we can't score that many points. Our
A
defense
rookie-ish
held them down
quarterback.
to nothing the whole
Yeah.
game. They didn't. There wasn't a point where it's like,
You're
oh,
cute
we
like
might
Drake May.
lose. Like,
My
the
guy,
score can be
whenever
close,
you're-
but
if
if you
you
watch the
don't-
game, if you watch a
Yes.
game and see exactly how the game flow is going, it doesn't matter what the score is. The score can be fucking 7-0, but if they're getting held down and shut out, fine. They scored fucking nothing against us. There was never a point where they like looked good. Maybe they had a few decent drives, but there was never like, oh man, we're in jeopardy of losing to the Raiders. Our defense held them down. That's what our defense has
It's
held us
7
down
to
the whole
10.
year.
It's 7 to 10 a close game. That's it.
That's not what I'm saying. So you didn't
But
even hear
that's
what
the
I just
point.
That's what he
said.
asked you.
Oh, I already
I
said
heard
that.
what you're saying.
It doesn't. I said it doesn't matter what the score is. If you watch the game flow, it doesn't matter what the score is. You could tell that our defense played very well and held them down, and that's what we've been doing all year. We're not known as a offensive
what we're saying
juggernaut.
is that their defense held you guys to 10. They can possibly do
And
it
that
to
doesn't
us
say
too.
much.
Yeah,
That doesn't say much. I'm not. Our offense hasn't been great all year. The only reason we
Nigga,
scored
you
so
are
many
you
points.
when you played Dallas, you put up 44 plus. 44 plus.
Okay,
And
that's
RJ
one
Harvey
game out
went
of
over
every
100
game.
yards.
Okay, so that's one game out of every game we've played.
You put up
And then what did
33
Dallas
on
do to
you put
us?
up 33 on the Giants when you
Yeah,
came
in
back
a
down
fourth
from
quarter
19
fucking
nothing.
miracle comeback.
Server, it has never been done. You guys have a
It was
high-powered offense.
we
I'm not
don't
saying
have a
that you guys,
high-powered offense.
you do. I'm
Are
not
you-
saying
we
you're
don't.
them. I'm not saying you're them.
I wouldn't
I'm
call
not
them a
saying you're
high power.
Patriots.
I wouldn't call
I
them a
would.
high-powered
High-powered
offense. I think they have
I
a
would, bro.
good enough. They have a good enough offense to win a championship. But what I will say is,
We have a good enough
I
defense
get
to
what
win
you're
a
saying about
championship.
context. I get what you're saying about yes, that too. I get what you're saying about context and watching the game and all that shit. But like, bro, this is football. We've seen some shit. Anything can happen. An interception,
I agree with
last
that.
second touchdown.
I agree with that,
So
but that's
we
not what
don't
I'm talking about.
That's playing close, bro. That's playing really close. That's 7 to 10.
But there was never like, oh, we just escaped Oakland. Like our whole season has been just up and down on the offense. Like Bo is just like sometimes he's like Bo picks.
Except Dallas.
He's overthrowing motherfuckers. Like if you watch every game, which I know you're not watching every game the Broncos have played this season, just highlights.
I watched the Dallas one though, and that nigga
But
was
I'm
going
saying that's
crazy.
one game.
Then
Watch the
put it-
whole season. Watch the whole
then
game,
put it this
and
way.
then you'll
He
know.
went crazy
we
on
don't
us,
have a
too. He
high-powered
beat us.
offense.
Exactly. So put it this way, like Dre was just saying. If they only held y'all to 10 points, you know what I'm saying? They played good enough to not let y'all go the fuck off on them and blow them the fuck out. So the way we've been playing, they could do the
They
same
can
thing to
shut us
us.
down. They literally could
They
shut us down.
I
We've
don't
gotten
think
shut
so.
down by the Giants this year. They were a one-win team at that time.
It's
We
a
got shut down
divisional
by the
rival, so they
Cowboys.
always usually play relatively tough.
Yeah,
Cowboys,
that's true,
same thing.
but
It's the divisional games. They're no matter who it is, what division.
we got shut down by y'all.
You
In the
guys
second-
did really
in the
good. You
third- in
guys
the
should
third
have
and
beat
fourth
us,
quarter, yes,
honestly,
we
because
did.
of that last
We
game,
did-
that
we
last
should
play
have.
of the game. You guys could have got that call.
We
And-
should have beat Dallas after being up 21-0 after the first 3 drives, but here we are.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Is
We
this
haven't been
normal
able to-
for is this normal for Eagles fans to just kind of like give up
Yes.
at this point of the year, and then
No,
when
we're
you
not
guys
giving
start
up. We're
winning, and then
realistic.
when you start
We're
winning, you start
realistic.
bragging like you're the greatest fucking team?
Yes.
No,
Okay.
wait,
Just
wait,
wanna
hold
make
up,
sure.
hold up.
Because I
First
know
of
that's
all,
going to
any-
happen. You
first of
guys
all,
get
let
on
me
the
kill
street,
this.
you're
Let
going
me
to
kill
start
this.
talking shit positive.
No, let me
I'm
kill
already
this
preparing
shit.
for
I
it.
am.
Because a
I know
realistic
Dre will.
fan
He's
is
honest
always,
about it. Dior will just talk for 20 minutes and tell you why,
I'm
even though
straight
he'll
up.
do the same shit next week if you guys win.
I'm not
A
watching
real-
a game.
because
I'm
a
not
realistic-
watching a game rest of the season. I'm not.
I don't get it because shouldn't a realistic fan always say when their team's not doing well? I don't get it.
Right, but when you start winning, then you start talking
Then
shit. That's
why can't
different.
you be happy about
Shit.
it?
Because
So
if you're
what? So
saying
we
how
still
bad you are and you expect to lose, and then you start winning and just being like, "Oh, well, this is how we should play. This is what
so
we should
what?
do."
Yeah, because if you're
No,
winning, then there's nothing to complain about.
no.
I'm still saying
You
Eagles
you
Patriots
gotta
in the Super
stand on
Bowl.
what you're talking about now. You
No,
literally
I'm
think you're gonna
sorry.
lose to
So
the
you're telling
Raiders,
me
so you
you're
can't
telling
brag if you guys fucking beat them when you think right now you're
Eagles
gonna lose to them.
Patriots in Super Bowl.
all we
Fuck it.
said
Like
was
the
that you
fuck.
could do it. Could happen.
Anything can
happen.
happen.
We've
Any
lost to
team could
underdog
lose.
teams this year.
Anybody can fucking.
And
When you
We've
just
lost
said
to
it
Kevin
yourself.
underdog.
Durant.
Eagles
June
Patriots.
17th, 2008.
Celtics, baby.
I mean, I just don't understand the notion that like, okay, well, if you're losing, but if you're winning, you're trying to change your tune.
Because
Isn't that
what,
any sports fan? I'm
no,
confused.
it's not. Because when most sports fans are sitting there saying like you three are sounding like you're down in the dumps over your Eagles, that you guys will more than likely
No
fucking
I
doubt.
am.
lose.
I am.
Should
Hold
we
on.
be happy and
You guys will
delusional?
no, I'm explaining it. You guys think you're gonna lose most of the next few games. You're talking about how the Cowboys, are like a threat to the division. So you're really basically saying like the season's pretty much done for you guys because this is what you guys have been used to before winning a championship. That's what I'm getting out of all three of you guys saying
No
your
one
opinions.
said that. We said that
I
got
didn't,
it. We're
bro.
saying that the way it looks, if we're basing it off the last 2 weeks, it could easily happen, is what we're saying. When no one said it's gonna happen, we don't want it to happen.
You
But
just
it
said
could
that you
happen.
think
We're
the
being
Raiders are
realistic.
going to beat you guys. They could
No, we
happen that
said
you get
no
Raiders.
one said no one said the Raiders are gonna beat us. You could go
Okay,
back
so
and
you guys
watch
going
it
to beat the
after it's
Raiders?
done.
So you guys going to beat the Raiders?
We should, but we could
No, there's no
lose.
should. Yes or
Maybe.
no? Do you think you got if you're putting money on the game, you guys
I'm
going to
not
beat the
I don't
Raiders?
put money on the
I'm
Eagles.
taking
Let's
I'm taking
hypothetically monopoly
over
money.
points. I'm taking over on the points.
Like, do you think
all
do you think you'll if
I'm
Dior, if
saying
you
is
had to
I
make a
wouldn't bet.
bet, if
Fuck.
you had to make a bet and you're a gambling person and you had to put money on if the Eagles will just win straight up and beat the Raiders, would you put money on that?
Yeah,
Nope.
I'd put money on it. Of
Okay,
course.
good.
Why wouldn't I? Because they're a better
Well, you
team.
just were fighting
But
me
that
on it
doesn't
2
mean that
seconds
we-
ago. Now you're saying why wouldn't I?
Nope. I put
because
parlays down on 6 catches from
they're-
AJ
because they're-
I already
Brown.
know
because they're
Dre's answer.
on
That's why I'm
paper-
talking to Dior, not Dre. Every answer I already
Because
know
when
what he's gonna
people
say.
put bets down, they usually go off the odds, and that is based off of how people are performing. And the Eagles have not been performing well.
I haven't taken Eagles money line in 6 weeks, bro. Never.
Maybe
I'm
that's the
taking
problem.
I don't ever bet on
AJ Brown plus 6 catches, Devontae Smith 3 catches, Dallas Goedert 2. I'm good money every
Maybe that's
time.
the problem. Maybe you got to start betting on a money line. Maybe
Fuck
you're
no, bro. I'm
the
not
reason.
betting
The
on
money line.
I don't bet on them motherfuckers.
Never, bro. I'm never betting on them to win.
When I
Okay.
bet on the Eagles, everything goes wrong. It never. That's my.
I bet on the Lakers before I bet on the Eagles, bro. I'm a
Oh
Celtics
yeah, that's what
fan.
I like to hear. So let me ask this question now. Ian, we've talking about your Patriots very briefly. You guys won Monday night, have the best record.
Belt to ass.
I'm impressed by how well you guys are playing. Me and Dre predicted it. I always like to remind people preseason sleeper team of the year.
You see the colors in the background. I'm helping you out.
Very, very proud of that pick. Do you think right now with your Patriots team, you guys can win the Super Bowl with the team you have currently and the way you're playing?
It looks good. I'm not going to say definitely. They definitely need experience. That's the hardest part. Like, they just are inexperienced in the playoffs. They just haven't made it. I mean, I still want some experience. Let's see after game 1 how it goes. AFC's still loaded too for all of the playoff teams. Like, they still
but
got to
like
prove
you
it.
guys haven't. You guys
Wait,
haven't
hold on. Let him finish.
Bro.
Let him finish. I want to hear the deep
It really
thoughts.
comes down to how excited I get from the Ravens and the Bills game. If we win both of those, gungs ho. Like, I'm gonna be way more annoying, even more annoying than Jared. I guarantee it. I promise you.
Well, I mean, beating the Ravens this year doesn't really mean a
The
lot.
thing is,
Hey,
though,
I'm
you
counting
have
it.
a way to back it up.
If we get
I
both
don't know,
of them,
Joe.
I'd worry more
Burrow
about the
smothered
Ravens
them boys,
than the Raiders. That's for sure. Like the Ravens,
Bills
they got
look
Lamar.
ugly this year, man. They
Anything's
look ugly.
possible. Anything's possible. You got Lamar
Well,
Jackson.
Yeah,
you
but
said more
he's
about.
Belton.
You said wait.
got
You said
balls
you
of
worry
them,
more. Hold on. You said you worry more about the Ravens than the Bills.
those are
No.
the hardest 2 games left.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought
but
you
I
were talking
wouldn't.
to
I
me.
wouldn't worry more about the Bills than the Ravens than the Bills, though. I would worry
Yeah.
more about the Bills.
I'm worried
Definitely
about
worried
both
about
of
the
them.
Bills.
I wasn't even sure that the Giants game was going to go how it went, but I'm pumped that it did. Like I said, Christian Ellis almost killed a guy, and that guy used to be a Patriot too. So that sorry to hope
Dude,
all is well.
You guys
Hopefully
literally
with it.
have been. You guys been firing on all cylinders the past 10 weeks now,
Look
bro.
real good.
So
Look
like,
real
you
good.
guys got to be like a perennial Super Bowl favorite. I'm saying it totally honest. Like I would love to see the Eagles
They're
in it, but like
definitely.
you guys are a front runner for Super Bowl
Looking pretty
easily.
good.
I
Yeah.
love that hit
Looking
on
real
Dart,
good.
by the way.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
Dart got
smoked his
fucking
ass.
leveled. I can't
I'm gonna
stand
I'm
Dart
gonna say
either.
this.
He's one of my least favorite
Teach him
people
not to
watching.
run.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Did
say
you see the
this, and it
John
speaks
Gruden?
to
Did you see the John Gruden interview where he said that if Dart needs to change his way of play style or it's going to be reckless and get him hurt?
He's gonna end up like Tua. He's gonna end up like Tua.
Just get that
it's already
concussion.
Watch.
gotten him hurt. It's already gotten him. That's the
He's
funny
already
part.
been hurt. He
He's
had
already
like two
been hurt.
concussions
Good point.
already.
You know, and that's why I
Drake
always
May has
say
had similar
like
things too early on.
that type of quarterback
Mhm.
play is not sustainable at all.
Yeah, but Drake's like he's staying calm in the pocket. Like his first read isn't always like, "Yo, I got to get the fuck out of here."
Oh
Where
yeah,
Jackson
he's
Dart is
gone
like,
so
"I
much
got to
further.
fucking panic and go." Drake is
Yeah.
sitting in there and he's
Last season
following
he would
through
just
on his
run,
reads,
and he looked real good
exactly.
running too. But I'm happy that he's being more
Yeah,
safe
his
about it.
pocket presence is amazing this year, dude. I love watching
Insane.
Drake May this year.
I'm
Yeah,
telling
keep
you,
talking. I like listening.
he's got to be one of the
MVP
top three
talks.
MVP.
MVP for sure.
This is what we
Him,
were.
Hey,
Stafford.
Vrabel Coach of the Year too. That's not talked about enough.
I'll
Yeah,
give you that one too. I'll give you
yeah,
that
that's fair.
Coach of the
That's
year
a fair
should
one.
be Grable.
I want to say this though, and I think it's insane, and it kind of plays off of what you said in the server in the Discord.
Pun intended.
That's what
It's
it
just
used to be called,
crazy.
by the
Like
way, before Look at the
this
podcast.
year, the server.
It was called server
It
at
was.
the beginning.
Good,
Yeah.
I like that.
I was there for that.
I think that it's crazy that we are in this year where, to me, I don't have people say, who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl? I don't even know who's going to
Yeah.
be in the Super Bowl. It could literally
Patriots.
be anybody. It could be anybody. You
It
say
literally
that,
can.
but
Can you?
but people are getting up. The great teams are getting upset by teams that people are sleeping on. So
Panthers
you say
and
the
Rams.
Patriots,
Sunday.
Panthers and Rams.
you
Panthers
say
and
Bears.
Rams.
Panthers,
Bears.
possible.
Don't forget the Bears.
The Bears, quiet
Yo,
season.
dude, fuck all that. Yo, who is that second string running back, bro? Because he got to see me after he top rocked in the end zone when he scored, bro. I wanted to Swiss cheese his ass, bro. Oh God, I wanted to Swiss cheese. But as soon as I seen him hit it, I said, "Where's my Glock? Where is it?"
The fucking
Here's the
zippers
irony of
just
the
went away real
situation.
quick.
Here's the
Yeah,
irony of the situation.
I had a shiesty on that day. I was Black Friday shopping. I had a shiesty on still.
There you go. That
Here's the
makes
irony of the
sense.
situation. There is a literally 14 seed team that can still make it into the playoffs right now.
The Texans.
Cincinnati Bengals.
The
No, it's the
Texans.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Chiefs?
Cincinnati Bengals.
The Chiefs.
Washington Commanders.
Oh,
No, but like you guys do know that the Bengals can win their division and they're 4-8.
Yeah, they got that streak right now.
They,
Where
li- they
we-
literally
the
have
end
a
of the
chance to
year,
win
Joe
their
Burrow
division.
just starts
That's
doing
fucking
crazy
weird.
shit.
And he shredded Baltimore. He dicked them boys badly.
Do we
He's back.
forget about the fucking Seahawks and how good they're doing too?
Yeah, they shut out
They're
Minnesota.
doing really. They're
Wicked.
doing.
That was
They're
good.
doing really
Yeah,
well.
their defense is great, man. It's
Yo,
just,
but you
it's
gotta
so
yo,
wide
you gotta
open.
give props to Carolina for smacking LA like that the other day, bro. That was a shocker. Bryce Young
Well,
he's talking heavy.
Yeah.
listen. Speaking of which, let me transition into cooking or cooked because
All right.
that's the first guy I want to talk about is Bryce Young. That man is cooking, dude. He's had two really, really good consecutive weeks. I'm pretty sure. I think he threw for like 400 yards the other week, and then he, did what he did the other day to the Rams, and they just had a whole good game. So, shouts out to Bryce Young. Proud of that kid. He's actually he's not a family friend, but one of his family members is of my family. So, I mean, that's really cool to see him doing his thing. And then also Jahmyr Gibbs. Shouts out to him. I mean, he's going off. He's having a hell of a
back.
year.
He's going crazy.
Yeah.
Super bounce back. It sucks because we're seeing a whole bunch of Saquons, except for Saquon. You know what I'm saying?
Right. He's the only
so
one.
shouts out to Jahmyr Gibbs. Yeah, right. He's the only one who's not being Saquon this year. And then last but not least, I'm going to give this a split. You're going to share this, and it's going to have to do with two of you. The Broncos and the Patriots. Cooking, baby. Congratulations to both of you guys. You guys I mean, you have a lot to be proud of with your teams. Seriously, wish we could say the same over in Philly, but hey, we won the Super Bowl last year, so I can't be too bad. Speaking of which, we're moving over to cooked. Eagles, fire Kevin Patullo, or you're cooked. Period. End of story. I'm going to end it there. And then last but not least, can we talk about Eric Forbes? That dude gave up 110 yards and 2 touchdowns against the Panthers. I mean, he's supposed to be, a big player for LA, but it just didn't happen in that game. So that's cooking or cooked this week. I had to get right into that when you brought up Bryce
And that
Young.
leads right into who's got Dre bricked up. And you will not believe who has me
uncover
bricked up
zips.
this week.
Who?
You don't believe who has me bricked up this week.
Who?
And it's not a player, it's players. the Chicago Bears offense. Do you know that they had over 330 rushing yards against Philadelphia's top 10 defense? I was pissed off. I almost jumped
I'm
out my
mad that you're
window.
bricked up about them shitting all over us,
I'm
but that's
bricked up
okay.
because of who the backup running back is. I love
Oh,
Swift. I
listen,
love
you should be
DeAndre
bricked
Swift.
up because
Love him.
DeAndre Swift's a fellow Philly.
Manungai?
He's a
He's a
Philly boy. He's a
Philadelphian.
Philly boy. So I
He's a
love
Philly
that. But
boy.
Manungai, who are you, bro?
Who are you?
Where do you come
Some
from?
dude I never heard of.
Bro played at Rutgers, never heard of him. He goes out there for $140 like he's just Jesus Christ himself. Black.
Jesus is black.
And
That just got me bricked up.
I'm happy. I'm happy with Caleb Williams. You know, I'm a USC guy,
Yeah,
and
he's
you
pretty.
know,
Yeah, he's doing way better
Caleb's
this year.
starting to get it. You know what I mean? He's starting to figure it
But
out. So,
bro, it's Ben Johnson. That motherfucker is a genius, bro.
yeah.
A fucking
He's
genius, man.
he's also a quarterback sculptor. Like he does really well with quarterbacks.
They made Jared Goff look great the past 3 seasons. Great.
Yeah. Yeah.
So with the last 6 minutes here, I wanted to jump into this. We were going to talk about it last week. Dre, you couldn't make it last week, but I wanted to hear your thoughts on Jake Paul versus AJ. Will it be will it be even close, or is it going to be what I expected to be, just KO, lights out?
That nigga will be lucky if he makes it through the first 10
I'm be
seconds.
totally honest, bro. If he don't get cleaned up in the first 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes, bro. I'm saying 45 seconds. If he's not in there in 45 seconds and he's not out, bro, it's rigged. It's rigged.
It's
I'm
rigged.
saying, bro, do you
I'm
know,
giving him
like,
10.
I'm just gonna be
rigged.
totally honest with you, bro. Like, no joke, bro. Like,
No, we gotta
do
put
you
bets
know
down.
do you know how fucking hard Anthony Joshua hits, bro? Like, do you know
We
how
gotta
hard?
we
I'm
gotta
glad
put
I
bets
don't,
down,
but
bro. We
I
gotta
could
put
see.
bets
Bro,
down.
I have eyes.
when I watched him punch Klitschko's lights out, bro, I was in fear for my life, and I wasn't even in the fight. I was watching from the phone.
So does anyone want to take Jake Paul's side? Like, is it?
No.
Does
I might
think-
take
no?
Jake on some
Okay.
rounds. I might
It's
take
gonna
him
end
on
a
some
decision.
rounds.
Yeah.
Jake
what I
Paul
feel.
winning
It's
by
all-
decision.
You think it would go
Decision?
decision?
Wow.
If it goes to
Yeah.
decision, it's rigged. There's no way.
Yeah,
Because it's
that's-
rigged. That's why I feel that
That's
way.
why. That's why.
That's
Yeah.
exactly
Every
why.
single
Jake
time
will-
I put money
Here's
down on the
thing.
Tyson
It's gonna
fight.
be
He
like-
didn't knock him out.
Yeah. Any match
no,
going
that's
to
the thing.
decision with Drake
You
Paul,
gotta
it's
watch
going to
his
Jake.
punch. You gotta watch his punch, because if he's cutting his punch in like Tyson did, and he's not like, because Tyson was pulling his
You can
punches,
tell he's
and you
pulling
could
him.
tell
Yeah, you tell.
because he was swinging them short. He wasn't swinging them out like he used to. Maybe because he's also got age on him though. But the way Tyson was still punching and still doing the glove bite like he did, he looked like prime Tyson out there.
It was so funny.
It was sad.
The announcer just kept bringing. I can't remember who the color commentator was, but he kept talking about how
Mauro
Tyson
Ranallo?
kept biting. He's like, he keeps biting his glove. It's like,
Yeah, it was Marlon.
I'm sitting there telling my girl, because she was watching it with me, I'm like, he did that his whole career. He always did
He
that.
did it all the time. Yeah.
How did
So
he-
he keeps his hand up. It's so he keeps his hand
Yeah,
up.
he keeps his hand out, he bites it, and he's always done that. And it's like,
That nigga is
this
touched.
guy's. He kept
He's
talking
crazy.
about it the whole
He's
fight. Like,
crazy.
he
I
keeps
think
doing
Mauro
it.
bro,
Ranallo is
yeah,
the one
he
that at
has
least
to
say
be
he's
crazy.
been doing it.
Oh, okay. So wait, I have a quick question. Around the horn, really quick. How long do you give Jake Paul before he gets knocked the fuck out, or do you think it's going to decision?
Oh, decision.
Decision. It's going to decision. If he's
I-
not out in the first 45 seconds, bro, he's going to decision.
It's a
I
decision.
say,
That's
I
rigged.
say
Jake's
the
gonna win.
NFL is scripted. I'm starting to think
You
WWE would be
imagine
scripted
you
too.
imagine he walks to the
Shit.
ring and he goes phone booth.
UFC.
He goes to the center of the ring and he's like, we're phone booth fighting, and he just gets him in the middle of the ring with him, and Paul's like, nah.
Yeah,
I
can we
saw-
like can I just say one thing? Like, and this goes back to like the UFC event that just happened a couple weeks ago. Can we just get like Dylan Dennis to fight Islam Makhachev like one
That'll
fucking
never
time, so that
happen.
way, because like Dylan Dennis keeps fighting in the crowds with these niggas, and I'm getting pissed. I want to see them
Yeah.
actually squabble. I want to see him squabble. God damn it!
By the way, I think it's going to
Take
go
my money,
5
Paramount.
rounds for Jake Paul and AJ. I think AJ's just going to fuck with him. I think Jake will probably get
Because
knocked
what is
down,
it? Is it
not
a
knocked
is it
out.
a 12 round or is it an 8 round? Is it an 8
I
round or
want
a
to
12
think it's
round?
a 10 round, maybe. I don't know. It's a funky ass
Jesus
fucking.
Christ!
But it's like a
Yeah, if
legit.
he's not
It's not an
knocked out, bro, it's
exhibition. It's a
rigged.
legit fucking fight. So I give Jake credit that he hasn't backed out yet. I give him credit for taking a fight like this, because if he wins,
Also,
Fuck that
Alexander
bullshit,
bro.
I don't give him no
Usyk just
credit.
called out Alexander Usyk just called out Deontay Wilder too. So we got a nice perennial big
You
heavyweight
said
and
match.
Wilder is going to get
Alexander
knocked the
Rusev.
fuck out too.
Usyk. He's gonna get fucking. He's not even gonna get knocked out. He's just gonna get beat the shit out of, like Tyson Fury
Alexander
did.
Rusev.
Wilder
He's
is
gonna beat
like
the
the
shit out of
most overrated fighter that I've ever
Yeah,
seen.
he's literally like when you say one trick pony, like bro, all you have to do is just dodge it. If you just get hit with the one punch, you might go to sleep. But if you dodge that shit the
my
entire
God.
fight,
I
you're
just
good.
saw the height
Yeah.
difference. I
Yeah.
just saw the height difference.
Bro,
Yeah.
Anthony Joshua's like 6'5", bro.
He's
He's
a
a
big
fucking
dude.
giant.
Yeah,
a
he's
big
gonna
dude.
get
Giant.
fucking killed, bro.
And just in size, Jake Paul walks around at like $190. Anthony Joshua walks around 250, chiseled.
Yeah, and
Javante,
it's not like Jake's a small
Javante
guy
backing
either.
a
out.
Like Jake's
knockout
a decent sized
specialist.
guy.
Javante, whatever. I don't know. I forgot why he back out. Is that what happened?
Tank wouldn't have been able to make the weight that Jake Paul would have had to cut
Yeah.
30 pounds. He would have had to cut like 30
Mm.
pounds just to fight
And that
Javante
was
at
a
like a buck
massive
50.
that was
He would have got the
a
shit beat
height
out of him.
difference in
That is
that
the
too.
that is the worst thing to ever happen to Jake Paul, bro. I swear to God, this is about to be funny as hell.
I hope he gets knocked the fuck out.
I mean,
But I
look,
mean, if he
I'm not
doesn't, like, what the fuck are we gonna say?
I'm not a Jake Paul fan at all. I actually like Logan more because of what he did in WWE, was doing in WWE. But like,
Shit's beautiful.
I think it's better
Big
that
Logan.
Jake
I
took a
love
fight
Logan.
like this, so that way the talk of him not fighting anybody who's actually a boxer and just fighting, guys who are like
Well,
50, 60-year-old.
he beat Julio Cesar Chavez's son not that recently, and
And
he's
he's
a
fucking
pro
trash,
boxer.
bro. He's
Yeah,
trash.
but he's
bro.
ass.
He actually
He's
has a decent record.
trash.
He's 21-1-4.
Bro.
They're saying Anthony Joshua's punch is close to Deontay Wilder's.
It is, bro. Have you seen him knock people?
Yeah.
It's fucking scary.
And he actually
bro.
has more technique than Wilder. Wilder
He's a
just
way
swings
better
like
boxer.
a tough man competition. Like if he hits you with it, you're gonna fucking go to sleep. But
Wilder
like
just
Drake
No,
said, if you just
Deontay
dodge
Wilder
it,
just
you're
got
good.
my
retarded
head.
strength. Like if you dodge that the entire
man's
fight, you're
bicep
good.
is my fucking dome, bro. Like oh my God, I'm watching these videos.
Just go ask Francis Ngannou, bro. Francis Ngannou went to sleep from Anthony Joshua. Sleep. He didn't move.
Every guy he's gone against has gone to sleep.
And
Except
Francis
one.
Ngannou's punch is literally the fucking strength of a fucking Ford Escort hitting you at full
Joshua
speed. That's how
also
hard
got-
Francis Ngannou
Why
is.
does it have to be
Joshua
a
also
full
got knocked the
escort?
fuck out
Really?
too. So let's not
That's what
let's
it- bro,
not make
that's
him
what
look
it
like
is.
an unbeatable guy. He got knocked the fuck out too.
Yeah, he got knocked out a few times.
Yeah.
He got knocked out a few
So,
times.
Yeah,
we'll
but
see.
Jake
We'll
not gonna
talk
be the
more
one to
about
do
it
it.
when we get
He's not
there.
doing it.
Thank you guys
No,
for
Jake
watching.
ain't gonna do
Definitely appreciate it. Once again, Ian Fox, Pick the Push. I'll have all the links in the description.
Ian, that's nice.
Only podcast you could win. And thank you guys. Quarter zips are there. And maybe next time we'll talk about Sanders, DR. I know you're bummed out about that, but we'll talk about him.
Oh no, I don't want.
Make
I
sure
didn't
you
have anything to say about it.
subscribe, comment. Love y'all.
Remember
we'll
when
catch
the
you on the
Eagles were
next one.
4-0?